What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a video where we talk about the top 10 players in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM for under 5k MT. So these 10 cards combine for like less than 50k MT, and they do make an incredibly decent squad. Obviously some of these guys are going to be cheaper than others because they're all under 5k. Value is not going to really come into account because they're all incredibly cheap, and these are just cards that I personally like. Obviously, I'm going to put a little bit of a bias towards next gen, but there are certain cards that I know aren't good on current gen, like Quentin Richardson, who is under the price and is decent on next gen, that I'm just not going to put in because there's no point, because I know he is not good on one of the two gens. So anyway, now we are going to get on to the top 10. Actually, before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are less than 50 subscribers away, lads, from 250k. If we can hit that in like the next, hour, 90 minutes after this video, that would be absolutely insane. But we are about to hit 250,000 subscribers. Like, it's just a number that's hard to believe. It's a number that is hard to fathom. But anyway, now we are going to get onto it. At number 10, we have got Diamond J.R. Smith. I don't think this is a bad card at all, and you can get him for comfortably under the 5k mark. He's pretty good. Again, I don't think he's spectacular, but for 3.8k, you're basically getting 8 half badges. Yeah, 8 isn't great, but look, half showtime. Dude's got half range, half flexible. So he's got a bunch of key ones. I don't think he's got steady. Maybe he does, but he's got gold clamps. He got gold quick first step. He does not have steady. His badges are a little bit lacking, but he's got the Pro 3 behind the back. They didn't nerf his behind the back like they nerfed his behind the back in his main card. He's also got a 96 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, great steal and perimeter, decent steal and perimeter defense, pretty good speed. And yeah, he's just a very solid player. He can shoot, he can dunk, and he can play a bit of defense. What more do you want? What more can you ask for 5,000 MT? But he is in here at number 10 on this list. An all-around good card. Not a spectacular card, but again, for this price, there aren't that many that are absolutely spectacular, and I do think he is fantastic value for his price. At number 9, we have got a point guard. I'm kind of surprised again how cheap this card is. It's Bob Sura. So Bob Sura is again around the 4,000 MT range. He's got a lot more half badges because he's a lot more modern. Again, J.R. Smith came out in January. He came out the Friday of Terry Dishinger. That is how long ago J.R. Smith came out. Like, he came out 3 months ago. But Bob Sura, 6'5". He's a 9 off his 97 defensive overall. So again, he's got good height for the point guard. He has got half catch and shoot, half hard crusher, half posterizer, half off ball pass, half trapper, half slittery, half downhill, handles for days, quick first step, unpluckable. If you're looking at his gold badges, the guy comes with gold clamps, gold interceptor, gold intimidator. If you're on next gen, the guy comes with gold blinders, gold range. He's got gold flexible as well if you're on current gen. But the guy comes with the curry. He can curry slide, and he's a great dunker. Bob Sura, I remember back in 2K20 when he was in the Emerald token market. I said before the game even came out that he was going to be this god tier day 1 card, because Bob Sura competed in both the 3-point contest and the dunk contest, and is a 6'5" point guard. He's normally one of those guys that is if he comes out early in 2K, because the way early in 2K everyone has like their realistic cards, how they played in real life. He's one of those few guys that his real life game really translates well to 2K. But he's got a 92 3 ball. He's got 90 driving dunk as well. He has got solid steal and perimeter defense, really good speed, speed acceleration, decent lateral quickness as well as decent height for the point guard position. And base 22 on quick's a decent release. So he's in here at number 9. At number 8, we've got just a little bit more versatile Bob Sura. They're very similar cards, but for 1,600, you've got mainly a 2-guard in Felipe Lopez. Lopez has a 7'1" wingspan. They're the same height at 6'5". You got no half badges on Lopez compared to 17 on Sura, but he's got all the key badges on gold. There is no badge that Felipe Lopez does not have at least on gold. So he is, again, a really, really good player. Like, his overall just game is nice. His animations are nice. Like, again, he doesn't have the greatest behind the back in the world. It's Pro 4, but he's got J.R. Smith base with a great upper. Does not have quick dribble style, which is a little bit frustrating, but him at the 2 is incredible. I would not run him as my primary ball handler. I've tried it a few times on both gens. He's better on current gen as a primary ball handler than next gen, but he's very, very nice as like a spot-up shooter on next gen. Still got like gold range, got hot zones everywhere. Great driving dunk, great ball handle, solid steal on perimeter defense, but his wingspan makes up for good speed and decent lateral quickness. So Felipe Lopez, he was definitely better. Like, obviously the card's 2 months old. He was way, way better when he came out than he is now, but still a pretty nice card. At number 7, we've just got slightly better Felipe Lopez. And, man, it's Kevin Porter Jr. It's Kevin Porter Jr., lads. This guy here is a beast. He is a beast. He's the best Ruby player in this game. And, like, you give this guy an inch of space, he's going to cook. I don't know why I clicked enabled, but he's about 2.5-ish K. So he's not expensive at all. And what you're getting with KPJ, you're getting 6'6", 47 gold badges. Again, these Ruby cards aren't getting their Hoff badges, but it's not the end of the world. Like, for most badges, the difference between gold and Hoff isn't that big, to be honest. I'm not someone that will say there's a huge difference. He's got the quick dribble style, which makes him quite a bit better on next gen. As a primary ball handler, when I play him and Lopez together, I prefer to run everything through KPJ and a Felipe Lopez as like a secondary ball handler and just defender. But 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. He's got all the key gold badges. No Hoff badges, unfortunately. He's got 92 3-ball. He's got a 90 driving dunk, 90 ball handle. Decent steal on perimeter defense, but not great. Not a great block. Got really solid speed and great lateral quickness. And his player build makes him look way bigger than 6'8". He's got a really, really good player build. So, yeah, I'm a massive, massive fan of Kevin Porter Jr. At number 6, we got our first big man on this list. And we got Maxi Kleber. So, Maxi Kleber's not too expensive. Again, you're paying around the 4.5 to 5K for him. But what you're getting is a center that is just an all-around nice card. You're getting a center who's 6'10", and you might be saying that's a little bit undersized. It is and it isn't. But just look at the Hoff badges. He's got Hoff clamps, corner specialist, pick dodger, catch and shoot, heart crusher, intimidator. He's also got Hoff range extender, Hoff downhill, Hoff flexible for current gen. He's got drop stepper, putback boss, break starter, dimer. He also got gold rim protector, gold block, gold box, gold off-ball pass, gold interceptor, gold rebound taste. So he's got every key badge you need, at least on gold for a big man. Is he going to have the best handle in the game? No. Even though he does have 86 ball handle. But the guy's got like a 91 3-ball. He's got an 80 driving dunk, which isn't the greatest. He's got 86 ball handle, 88 in all his defense stats, and 84 speed, which again on next gen especially is usable. Where he is going to struggle, if you like to handle the ball with your centers, break people down with your centers and dunk with them and go to the basket, he's going to struggle. If you need him to stand in the corner or stand on the wing at hash and hit a wide open shot, he's exceptional. It all depends on what you need from your center, whether you are going to enjoy Maxi Kleber or not. It really, really all depends on what you need from your center. So, yeah, he's still more than usable. I would even say he's a usable card if you're playing in a somewhat competitive setting, but a really, really good player. I still think, he's not usable in competitive setting. He's usable in a unlimited sweat setting. You can use him in a squad against unlimited sweats and you're fine. You could not use him in competitive. Competitive, they're different animals. They're different animals. So, yeah, then we have got at number 5. This is one of the more underrated cards in the game. Not only more underrated, I'm going to say most underrated cards in the game. Precious Achiuwa. Like, he's cheap. He is cheap right now. Like, what's he, like 2.5k or less? Like, you're paying less than 2.5k for him. You might be saying, oh, that's kind of expensive for an Amethyst. It kind of is, but he's worth it. 85 offensive overall. Man, he dunks and hits wide open shots. What more do you need? He's got 19 Huff badges for an Amethyst. He's got Huff Corner Specialist. He's got Huff Chase Deniers, Huff Clamps, Huff Heart Crusher, Huff Interceptor, Huff Intimidator, Huff Posterizer / Showtime. He's got Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, Pogo Stick, Huff Range, Huff Pick and Popper, Huff Quick First Step, Huff Ankle Brace for next gen. Is there any badge he doesn't have Hall of Fame that's key? Like a lot of them, like Post Spin Ignition, Rim Protect, you'd rather them Huff badges. But he's got so many key Huff badges. 49 total badges. He's 6'8", which is a little bit undersized. Play him at the power forward. Play him at the power forward and use him as like a stretch four. He's not going to do much inside in terms of like post scoring, but he's going to dunk on everybody with 95 driving and standing dunk. With a great mid range and 3-ball, his release is cash. It's a bit awkward because of his upper to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's fine. 86 ball handle, not the greatest dribble sigs, but I wouldn't use him on the ball to be completely honest. But he's got an insane block rating in 92, good steal and perimeter defense, good interior defense, solid rebounding, which kind of helps because he's got a vertical of 95. Unbelievable speed for a power forward and 95 lateral quickness. Like, he's comparable to Mel Daniels. I'm going to say right now, he's comparable. I'm not going to say he's better than Mel Daniels because he's not. But, like, they can be in the same conversation. They can be in the same conversation. They are 100% comparable. One of them is like a 30-hour grind. The other one's 2 KMT. So if you're looking for a Mel Daniels type player and you're on a budget, just get a Chua. Now we are on to number 4. And we are back to the Amethyst. And we are back at this set right here. Isaac Okoro. He's the cheapest of all these Amethysts. And man, Okoro, I'm a big fan. That's all I'm going to say is I'm a big fan. 6'6" with a decent wingspan. His arms look really long in game. He's at 18 Huff badges. Huff Clamps, Huff Posterizer / Showtime, Huff Heart Crusher, Intimidator, Huff Range, Huff Handles for days, Quick First Step, Anchor Braces, Hot Stopper. And the dude's got all the key badges Huff. Gold Interceptor, he's got Gold Set Shooter, Gold Sniper, Gold Volume Shooter. Like, he's got so much good things going for him. He's got a 92 3-ball, 89 mid-range. He's got a 95 driving dunk. He's got 86 ball handle. Insane defense. Like, great steal and perimeter defense. Really solid block for a guard as well. 95 speed and 97 lateral quickness. So he's going to be a locked-in defender. I mean, like, if you're asking me who's better, him or Brandon Roy, I don't know. I really don't know. And I know, obviously, these shooting stats make it seem like Brandon Roy's way ahead. But I'm telling you, if you were to ask me who I would rather use, Isaac Okoro or Brandon Roy, I don't know. Okoro can curry. He's got better animations. He's got the quick dribble style. I probably would take Okoro over Brandon Roy right now, but it's close. Like, Okoro is very similar to Clyde Drexler. Like, in game, they play almost identical. Clyde might have the slightly better release, but man, they're very similar. They're very similar in game. So Isaac Okoro, a fantastic player, is in here at number 4. And number 3, we're going to the point guards right now. And you can see by the first 2 letters who we're going with. Kirk Hinrich. Like, this dude is a beast. I don't care what anyone says. Kirk Hinrich is incredible. 3.7k. And what you're getting with Hinrich is 26 Huff badges. Huff Clamps, Huff Heart Crusher, Huff Interceptor, Huff Intimidator, Huff Off-Ball Pest, Target Defender, Trapper, Range Extender, Downhill, Handles for days, Quick First Step, Unpluckable. He's got Huff Floor General as well for a point guard, as well as a bunch of gold badges, including like Bailout, Set Shooter, Deadeye, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter. And if you look at the guy's stats, he's not the greatest dunker in the world. I will say that. He's not the best dunker. If you're looking to dunk with a point guard, I would not use him. But he is usable even at the 2 because he's got a really nice wingspan. He's 6'4", which is a decent height. He's not got 94 3-ball. He has also got an 80 driving dunk. Again, not the greatest, but it's quite easy to get from 80 to 85. He's got 86 ball handle, good passing stats. He's got a 97 steal, 95 perimeter defense. And I'm not sure what defensive stance he gets. Maybe it's Pat Beverly one. But he has that slap the floor defensive stance where he gets some insane animations. Especially on current gen. You don't get the same animations on next gen because, well, defensive stance means nothing on next gen. 96 speed, 97 lateral quickness. That guy is He's not as good as Wall. He's better on current gen than Darren Williams, worse on next gen. I think he's better than Ron Harper on both gens. He's better on Westbrook, better than Westbrook on both gens. Probably not as good as Donald. Not as good as Caruso. As good as Andre Miller. Better than Price. Better than Nate Robinson. Better than Fox. Better than Buse. Like, I prefer him to Halliburton. He's fantastic. He's an absolutely fantastic player. At number 2, we've got a very, very interesting card. And it's Matt Bonner Amethyst. Matt Bonner is like, imagine if you had Maxi Kleber and he was just better at everything. That's basically what you got here. So, he's got half clamps, half range, half showtime / posterizer. Basically on current gen, he can speed glitch into a half showtime dunk. On next gen, he can curry slide into a half range 3. He's got half unpluckable as well, half flexible release if you're on current gen. He's got 36 golds, including gold interceptor. He's got gold stop and pop, gold hot zone hunter. The guy comes with 54 total badges, gold or higher. 54. Like, he comes with more. No, so he's got one less than D-Rob. Trying to find someone good that has less than him. He's got more than Gilmore, who's a bum. I'm not going to say he's good. Got way more than Kevin Love. Less than Magic. Way more than that bum Ewing. Got more than Ben Wallace. More than Robert Parrish. Obviously more than Boozer and Ilgauskas. Like, again, 54. Like, more than Eddie Curry. I'm telling you, this guy right here is one of those really nice centers. Decent in the post. Driving dunk of 95 and standing like a 95. He's going to dunk everything around the basket. He's in a 96 3-ball with Klay Thompson release. People to this day swear by Klay release. So if you like Klay's release, you're going to be chicken with Matt Bonner. He's got 88 perimeter defense, 88 interior. Not a great steal, but an okay block rating. Rebounding is not great, but it's fine. It's passable. 91 speed and 92 lateral quickness. He's ridiculous. He is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I've used him as a primary ball handler in games on Next Gen, and I've dominated with him. Like, he is just one of those ultra fun cards to use. And for 2KMT, you've got either one of the best pick and pop bigs in the game for current gen, or you've got some weird ISO point guard Matt Bonner with half posterizer on Next Gen. It's ridiculous. I think I've said ridiculous so many times in this video, but that's just the best way I can describe Matt Bonner. And at number 1, this guy might be more than 5k, because I saw one of him up for exactly 5k when I searched. When I searched, he might be over 5k. Right now. I saw one of him up for exactly 5k. But it was... And I think I saw another couple for like 5,300. Oh, my number one is more than 6k. Welp, this is a... He'll be back down under 5k soon. But when I researched my video, I was tempted to not put this guy on the list because I'm like, I think I saw one of him for 5k. I saw one for like 5,300 and one for 5,400. And obviously they all got bought up and he's 6k right now. But this was about 45 minutes ago when I made the list, so I was kind of reluctant to put him on the list. But Malik Sealy, he's 1k off, and there's a good chance you will be able to find him for under 5k. On any given day, there are tens of Malik Sealys put up. Maybe hundreds of Malik Sealys put up every day for less than 5k. But with Sealy, you've got 70.5 badges, including like clamps, posterizer, quick first step. He's only a gold range extender, but it doesn't matter. He's got, again, he's 6'8" with 7'3" wingspan. He's got a 93 ball with a really nice release. Again, Ray Allen base. He's got a 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 86 block, 85 steal. He's got 93 speed, which again is incredible. He's got 92 lateral quickness, and his size is massive. Like, again, a huge player build, really long wingspan. He's basically just the Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard, except he is like 5k MT or 6k MT. Trust me, he'll be... If I refresh enough, I could probably snipe him for under 5k MT. There's so many of him in like a minute or two. Like... But yeah, so that is the video. If you want to take out... If you want to say Malik Sealy's over it, because it happens sometimes that I make these videos at certain prices, I'll look at the prices and I will just end up... A card might be just over it if they're on the edge. If you guys want to take him out, I don't know who you put in number 10. I can't even think off the top of my head. But just move Bonner to number 1. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.